Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, your quick dose of clarity, quick tips, and the spark you need to shine bright. Here's your host, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, welcome to this episode of the Daily Energize. As always, it is me, Spencer Jones, your host. Thank you so much for hopping in and joining me today. I truly appreciate it. So thank you so much. Know that you are amazing, that you are worthy, and you are enough just the way you are. And I am so grateful to be part of your journey of shining your beautiful light with the world. So thank you so much for allowing me to be part of it, and thank you for being part of mine. It's not something I take lightly, and I'm so incredibly grateful. Today's episode, I want to focus and go down a rabbit hole with you if you're willing to join me. So this is going to be a fun rabbit hole, at least I think it will be, or an avenue, a tunnel that we get to go down and explore. And that is the rabbit hole of gratitude. You've heard me say it time and time again, find the things you're grateful for, find them and savor them, because they're everywhere. There is an abundance of beautiful things in our life. Now, I know when life is hard, when it's difficult, when we're struggling, we're in that valley, it can be difficult to see those things at times. It can be because we're faced with this problem and this pain and this negativity, right? That it holds us down, it weighs us down. But even in those moments, there are an abundance of beautiful things in our life. Our focus just isn't on them. However, if we train ourselves to look for the positives in all situations, we'll notice they are there everywhere, all the time, regardless of what's happening. Now, maybe what's taking precedence, we need to focus on a little bit more, and that might not be as positive as other things, but there's positives everywhere. Now, I don't know about you. I write down my gratitudes every day. I invite you to write them down every day to make you aware of them. And also, don't just be aware of them, but savor them, like feel the joy and gratitude in your heart. But I also know when I'm doing that, there's days when I struggle because I try not to repeat the same gratitudes. I could fall into this habit of saying, oh, it's this, this, and this, right? Food, water, shelter. Food, water, shelter. Or for Katie, the internet and the energizers. Katie, the internet, the energizers. I'm always grateful for all of those things, but if I keep saying them over and over and over and over and over again, they lose some of its meaning. And, it's like anything that you repeat over and over again. You can, not saying you do, but you can lose the intention behind it. So, first of all, that's why I like embodying it, savoring it, because then I feel it. But even still, I try to find other things. And so there's points when I can't think of a thing I'm grateful for. So what I do at those points is I go down a rabbit hole. And what do I mean by that? I mean, I grab something that's in front of me. It could be a pen, it could be a pencil. Right now I'm actually looking at a rubber duck, okay? So I'm looking at a rubber duck right now. And I go, I'm so grateful for that rubber duck. It makes me happy just seeing it. I'm grateful for the person, whoever came up with rubber ducks, whenever that was, however many years ago. I'm grateful for the person who created this one. For the person who poured it and packaged it, the delivery person who brought it here, and then the person who created the box or bag that it was in when it was delivered, and the coloring, and who discovered the plastic and created the thing to make the rubber for the rubber duck. I literally just said, I looked at a rubber duck, and then I went down the rabbit hole of how did I get it, how was it made, who made it, and I came up with, I wasn't actually counting, let's say half a dozen more things I could be grateful for from one rubber duck. Now, if I look around my desk, imagine if we found 10 things from a rubber duck, from an envelope, from a candle, to the microphone that I'm using, to my computer, to the internet, to the lights, to the coffee, to the bowl, to the pencil holder, to lights. And I barely named things in the office that I could see readily. All of a sudden, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 different gratitudes that I can have. These are all the amazing blessings in our life. So often we think of gratitudes as these big, ornate things, and they are, and we can be grateful for those ginormous things, but we can also be grateful for the small things, the things that seem insignificant, but they're not insignificant, because it's joy, it's love, it's something that is beneficial to you. And whatever helped make that possible and brought it to you, you can express gratitude and feel the gratitude for that. So if you ever struggle finding your gratitude, go down a rabbit hole. Focus on one thing and see how it came to you, who invented it. And you can research all those things too, or just be thankful and grateful for the person and people and things that made that possible to be in your life. All right, that's all I got for today. Go down that rabbit hole of gratitude. It does such an amazing thing. It opens my eyes every time to all the beautiful joys in your life. They are countless joys. All right, keep being you, keep shining bright. And until next time, I'll catch you later.